The Cyclomix Multi is a mid to high level 2K unit. There are configurable models for 1 to 7 colors and up to 3 catalysts, and are available in air mix and air spray pressure ranges. 2-gun management is also available as a standard option. The Multi has the same monitoring capabilities as the Micro, including real-time ratio and real-time fault monitoring, ensuring no waste. This machine utilizes Allen Bradley PLCs, and it's very intuitive to use. The touchscreen control makes the learning curve very fast. It has an easier recipe setup and multi-level configurable flushing, allowing for an even greater efficiency and even greater savings. Acid catalyst versions are available with 3/16 stainless steel parts, but as a standard, all wetted parts are stainless steel. We also have a remote control panel to mount to a booth wall to make the system capable of color changing, flushing, and filling without having to exit the booth. It's also multilingual. This is a compact, clean fluid panel mixing manifold, limited to 7 colors. It's a mid to high level system that provides more opportunity to integrate properly and integrate with exterior machines or line PLC devices. Some practical applications for this unit include wood flat lines, acid catalyst applications, general industrial job shops, and all high volume facilities where automatic mode, PLC controlled loading, flushing, color changing is required. This is often used in automotive touch-up zones paired with manual electrostatic guns. The Multi is compatible with most coatings, specifically water and solvent-based epoxies, polyurethanes of all types, acid catalysts, and UV top coats. Some coatings to stay away from are coatings with 100% solids, extremely abrasive coatings, CARC and military coatings, and keep in mind that our PU3000 and our Cyclomix Expert shine with these coatings. So with that said, let's take a look at the Multi, please. So let's dive right in with the Cyclomix Multi. I want you to notice first our ProFace fully colored HMI. Next, our fault indicator, a warning indicator, and a production indicator, followed by a regulator and gauge for gun 1 atomization air, a regulator and gauge for gun 2 atomization air for 2-gun systems. We have a system pressure, inlet pressure gauge, and we also have an emergency flush button in case of a power outage. Push this button and we will be able to flush out our 2K material in hopes to save the equipment, save the hose, and the application equipment. Also, we have a cycle stop button or an emergency stop button that will then shut down all of the air to all of our valving below. I've already disconnected our front cover. Like I said, I disconnected it just so I can place it over to the side here. I'd like to show you guys the inside of our fluid mixing manifold. Our material comes in through our entranceway over here on the side, and what we have is a series of resin or base material color change valves here, and our catalyst color change valves right here. Now let's move back to our base. Whichever base material is selected, depending on our recipe, the material travels up through a high pressure hose into our component A flow meter, through another check valve here, through a series of valves. These are pass-through series of valves that are used for ratio testing and flushing, into our mix block. Now this mix block is again where our resin and our catalyst materials meet for the first time. Looking back here at our catalyst valve changer, depending on our recipe that we select, our catalyst will exit the assembly through this stainless steel Teflon braided hose through our component B flow meter. Again, the catalyst will travel through a check valve into a ratio test valve, through that ratio test valve into our VP6 catalyst injection valve. And our catalyst will be injected in small quantities into a continuous flow of our resin material. From there, we'll travel through a 3-foot by 1/2 inch mixing element. And then on the side of the machine, you'll notice we have another CTM style valve that feeds both a 2-gun system. The 2-gun system is nice because it allows us to have longer hoses, shorter hoses for each gun, and it has independent flushing and filling sequences for each. Let's step back up to the top here, and I'll show you a quick insider look at the inside of our control cabinet. You can see the Allen Bradley Micrologix 1100 PLC, followed by a neatly organized terminal strip. We also have our explosion-proof Zener barriers, followed by a series of pneumatic valves and flow switches. So with that said, thanks for taking a look at the Cyclomix Multi.